Jagannath, my humble obeisances to all the great devotees pursuing the path of Satya Sanatan Dharma righteousness in India and across the globe. Sanatan Dharmasya Dharayati iti Dharma. This means from time immemorial, the Dharma righteousness that Mother Earth has imbibed till now is truly called the authentic Satya Sanatan Dharma. And Sanatan Dharma will prevail across the world. The dictums of Bhavishya Malika will be unfurled all across the globe. It has already been outspread. The Malika dictums are now well spread in many countries around the world. People across the globe are gradually getting reformed and revived by the regulative principles of the Vedas. When the world war takes place, what will be its consequences for India? And for the whole world, how many survivors will be there after the war has already been inscribed in the Bhavishya Malika? The world population is currently more than 8.4 billion, 840 crores. Jala Gahali Srishti Nasha, Jana Gahali Srishti Nasha. This means the whole of mankind will be at stake when the water level rises immensely. Also, the rise in population in the world will bring havoc and suffering for the whole universe. Currently, the main concern is not about the rise in water level, but rather the enormous rise in population across the globe. Now, Mother Earth endures such a high population, even more than 8.4 billion numerically. In this context, Mahapurush Achyutananda had inscribed about how many people in the world will stay alive after the war, and what qualities they will imbibe, what sort of values they will acquire, and how human civilization will survive, and how God will revert the whole of mankind to Satya Yuga. All these texts are inscribed in the Bhavishya Malika. The human race will revert to Satya Yuga after performing certain tasks. This is recurringly prophesied in the Malika. I will vividly explain this matter in our upcoming episodes. But for the time being, let me inform you about the total number of people who will survive at the end of the disastrous world war. Today, as you know, the world population has crossed 8.4 billion, estimated from the last census. The great sage Achyutananda has delineated in his Bhavishya Malika as quoted, Prathib Ru Nasha Hebetini Bagaloka Chaturtha Bagaru Rahibati Avashesa, i.e., around 3/4 of the entire human population will be eliminated from the earth. Sage Achyutananda, a revered and ancient seer, has meticulously inscribed within his profound and prophetic work, the Bhavishya Malika, that if the entire global human population were to be precisely divided into 4 distinct and equal parts, then a significant 3 of these parts shall inevitably become utterly extinct. On the other hand, the singularly remaining 4th part, a mere fraction, shall be the least affected and most resilient. Even that singular and distinct part, in its complete and utter entirety, will absolutely not survive, as it was precisely and clearly prophesied by the revered and ancient sage Achyutananda, a prophecy that has been passed down through generations. So, out of the entire total population, almost 3 significant parts, which is 75% of the population, will be completely wiped out, and a little less than the remaining 1 crucial part, which is 25%, will manage to survive approximately only 15 to 17% of the original number. So, for those who die or fall victim to such devastation, we are not responsible. Instead, war, natural disasters, and destruction by the 5 elements play a significant role. In the world war, no one will be killed intentionally. Rather, the war itself will consume all of humanity without their awareness, and the devastating effects of nature's 5 elements will continue throughout the war. During war, humanity will not only fall victim to its effects, but also face disasters caused by air, fire, water, and earthquakes. Sectarian conflicts, droughts, famine, poverty, and even inflation will play a significant role in the demise of the human population. Additionally, various epidemics and pandemics will further increase the human death toll. In this way, the remaining world population will be approximately 17% of the fourth proportion out of a total of 8.4 billion. Thus, the density of the world's population will be significantly reduced. In addition, Sage Achyutananda has also written in his treatise Malika about what the population of India will be at the end of such catastrophic events. Half will die in India, all states will be emptied by the count of wars. This means that if we consider India's current population to be 1.4 billion, then half of 1.4 billion is 0.7 billion, 70 crores, and half of that again is 0.35 billion, 35 crores. This is what the great sage Achyutananda has written in his treatise Malika. Adaru Arte Maribe means whatever the current population of India is, which is estimated to be around 140 crores, a truly immense number representing a significant portion of the global populace. When this vast and diverse population is meticulously divided into two precisely equal parts, each of these substantial segments will then consist of exactly 70 crores of individuals, highlighting the sheer scale of the country's demographic makeup. So, one part, that is 70 crores, plus half of the other part, which is 70 divided by 2, or 35 crores, means a total of 105 crores will perish. Therefore, the remaining population of 35 crores is expected to survive. However, only 33 crores will actually remain alive in India, those who follow the Vedic principles of our Dharma, living righteously like the people of the Satya Yuga. Therefore, such a time is imminent. Before it arrives, it is our responsibility to awaken you as foretold in the Malika prophecy. We are repeatedly stressing this point because we are doing our utmost to inform you that the Malika was written for the salvation of humanity. The Panch Saka are the 5 divine friends of the Lord, closest companions of Lord Mahavishnu, friends of the spiritual realm, the Dwapar Yuga, and Lord Ram in the Treta Yuga. They are the same 5 divine friends of the Lord in Kali Yuga, and they have recorded everything in their treatise called the Bhavishya Malika. They, in Kali Yuga's end, this will be proclaimed, which we now deliver to humanity. Therefore, you must take this very seriously. That is, you must pursue it with utmost austerity and integrity. Those who are Sanatani, followers of truth, and wish to take refuge at the lotus feet of the Lord, and those who worship the Lord and meditate upon Him, the Supreme, and those who believe that there is no one in this world superior to the Lord alone. For such sincere devotees, the prophecy of the Malika is divine and essential. So such a situation will arise in India, and about 330 million people will survive in India. This is the ultimate prophecy of the Bhavishya Malika. No one can deny this or alter its meaning, as it has already been written and foretold. Since we have been warned about this catastrophe, let us strive to renew ourselves along with society. In society, try to offer holy offerings, uphold righteousness, divinity, and compassion towards all living beings, and follow the divine principles of the Lord. This will be the most effective antidote to death. Today, it's time to pause, and we will continue from here in the next episode.
Dear devotees, the Bhavishya Malika is a 600-year-old prophetic scripture of Sanatan Dharma, written by the disciples of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu under the divine guidance of Lord Sri Jagannath himself. Its revelations carry an urgent call for humanity, warning that as sin reaches its peak, a third world war will arise around 2025 to 2026, followed by great turmoil by forces of nature. Yet this is not a message of fear, but of awakening, for the golden age, Satya Yuga, will dawn by 2031 to 2032. The Malika teaches us to live by truth, peace, compassion, forgiveness, and friendship, to follow a pure vegetarian life, engage daily in satsang, perform trisandhya, study the Shrimad Bhagavat Mahapuran, and chant the holy name of Madhava. Under the divine guidance of Pujya Pandit Dr. Shri Kashinath Mishra, you can learn more at www.bhavishamalika.com or www.kalkiavatara.org, and you may also join our WhatsApp groups for regular spiritual updates. To know when Lord Kalki will appear, how Dharma will be restored, and the details of the coming world events, read Bhavishya Malika Part 2. Let us awaken together, live righteously, and prepare for the dawn of a new golden age. Jai Shri Madhava, Jai Jagannath.